Hey everyone, I have a project, a kind of a tutorial to show you. I got this idea from a tutorial on split coat stampers, and I'll post a link to it because it was their idea. And what it is are these mini totes. And they are good for holding little 3x3 note cards. And here I've got several, I've got 4. That's pretty much all it would fit. I could squeeze another one in there, but it just depends on the embellishments you have. And this is one I just made. So let's get started. First, you're going to need some cardstock. And this cardstock right here, this is going to be the background right here and on the front. And it's 7.5 by 3 1/4. And then first thing what we're going to do with it is take my scoring tool here and score it at 3 1/4 on each long side. I apologize if you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to leave that aside for right now. And next step is to take this, which is going to be your sides right here. And this is 8.5 by 2 1/4. And we're going to start off, this is a lot of scoring here. We're going to score it at 1 5/8. Two 5/8. 2 5/8. 5 7/8. And 6 7/8. And that will leave you with 1-inch sections here and here. And what you want to do is find the center point on these. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to find my center here. This is right there. Okay, and then I'm going to go in a 1/2 inch inside just to, so let's see, I'm going to go, let's see, we got 1/2 inch. So right here, and then I'm just going to eyeball it over here. So we have the middle and go 1/2 inch in. Find the middle, 1/2 inch in. And now we're done scoring. And then you want to apply adhesive to every section except the 1-inch sections. And you want to get a good strong adhesive like sticky strip. I'm using Zips from Thermoweb. And for sake of time, I've already done that. So I'm going to go ahead. See, can you see how that's, how it's the tape is adhered? So I'm going to go ahead and fold this up. And this is tricky when you're actually putting it together. So you really, it just kind of takes a little bit of fiddling with it. So you might want to try this without the sticky strip on first, and that way you can figure out exactly the way it needs to, how it's going to fit in. So basically I need to fold it here and then fold it in like that, so that you have this kind of shape right there. So when you put it together, you get this. And I'm going to set this down, and then I'm going to line it up with my fold, or my score line here at the bottom, and smush it down. Then I'm going to bring it up. And sometimes you don't get it exactly straight the first time, which is perfectly fine. I like this Thermoweb because it is kind of repositionable if you haven't pressed down on it real hard, and that comes in handy with this project because I never do it perfectly. And okay. So we have, what did I do with that? Okay. Anyway, let me get a drink real quick. My mouth is so dry. I had the holes poked, but I don't know what happened to them. I think I did the wrong side or the wrong one. But I'm just going to go about a ½ an inch down in the middle here. And poke a hole. And do the same thing on this side. Because you're going to use your border, or your handle. And this is 8 by 1 1/4. And I have already punched mine for the sake of time. And I'm going to punch a hole real quick in it. Poke. Grab a brad. And then feed it through. I'm going to open this up real quick. On the inside. And then I'm going to go over here and then figure out exactly where I need to mark. Or where I need to, right there, okay. And that's where I'm going to poke my second hole on the handle. Grab another brad. Okay. Okay. And so there you have your tote. And next thing I'm going to do, what you can do is, which I forgot to do right now, is round the edges. Let me get my corner rounder here. Actually, I'm going to use my circle punch and kind of give it a little regal effect here. You can use a corner punch on these edges. You can do this probably before you actually assemble it. It'll be a little easier on you. And get that in there. And right now I don't have a distinctive front, but I'm going to adhere this down and all that good stuff. So I will be right back to show you the finished product. Okay guys, I'm back and this is the final product. I just added paper. I used a butterfly I bought on Etsy. I put some Zava pearls, 2 pearls on the top, a bow, and some lace, and some rhinestones for the butterfly trail. So that's how it turned out. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. And I'll put a link to the tutorial so you can follow it by written directions. So I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit on what how it's put together. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun. Bye guys.